Welcome back, everyone. Milan, Gajda here with Raise Your Value. This is video number 3. In the last video, we talked about elevating your environment, right? This idea that all boats rise with the tide. So really understanding what you're surrounding yourself with, but also understanding how you're taking in what you are surrounded with. In this video, we're going to talk about what you can do regardless of your environment. We're going to talk about raising your value. A few years ago, I did an interesting experiment while I was coaching a business team. I took a look at the last 15 years of my life, and I identified the years when I had made the biggest investment in my professional and self-development. That's an investment of time, money, focus, energy, emotion. And I identified those years, and then I found something that actually wasn't that surprising when I discovered it, which was that my best years career-wise, right, the years where I made the biggest leaps in my career, in my business, whether that was income, position, sales increase, influence increase, those greatest years actually came immediately following the years when I'd made the biggest investments in my professional and self-development. Not the actual year, right? The years that I had made the investments themselves, some great stuff happened. But the biggest leaps, the biggest growth spurts, actually were the year after I made those investments. Now that kind of makes sense, right, when you think about it. Right? You make an investment in yourself, you grow, you're not going to necessarily see the results right away. When I discovered that, it just solidified something I already have in place, which is that I take 10% of my time and my money every year and I invest it back into me. I'm my own company, I'm my own culture. 10% of what I make and 10% of the time I have is invested back into my own self and professional development. You want to have more time, more influence, and more impact in your business and career? It starts in one place and one place only. It starts with you. It starts with raising your own value and making an investment in yourself. And that's got to be a holistic investment, meaning that we're talking about your body, we're talking about your mind, and we're talking about your spirit. Body. Now look, I'm not standing in front of you claiming to be an expert in fitness and nutrition, but I certainly understand the importance of having a healthy body, because our body is the vehicle with which we move through everything. Imagine if you wanted to be the greatest race car driver in the world and you went out and you trained yourself for years. You mastered the craft. And then you got into a junky old car. It wouldn't matter how great a driver you were, you wouldn't get where you wanted to go. My chiropractor, who's also one of the best healers I know, always tells me, Brett, the body's like a self-winding watch. You gotta move it. So I don't know what it is for you, but if you're gonna raise your value, you gotta make sure that you get yourself ripped. You got to make sure that you get yourself healthy. You got to make sure that you're putting things into your body that are increasing your energy, not decreasing your energy. Because if you're going to go out there and make a difference, you're going to create time, influence, and impact, you got to have the energy to do it. Mind. Right? You got to have the skills. You got to have the knowledge. Now this is where Raise Your Value can certainly play a part. What I'm going to be doing is providing you with consistent content, free of charge. It's going to help you to increase your skills, your knowledge. I'm going to be taking information from places and distilling it to you. So I'll be one of many sources for you. But what you want to start thinking about is how are you going to raise the value of your mind this year? What do you need to learn about in order to get where you want to go? What skills do you need to increase? Where do you need to grow? And when we talk about mind, we're not just talking about skills and knowledge, we're also talking about mindset, which really stems us into what I would call spirit. Whatever your definition of spirit is, what I'm going to talk about, how I'm going to talk about spirit here is around attitude and belief. And I love to teach tangible things. I want to give you guys real strategies that you can apply. That said, there is no substitute for attitude and belief. If your body is the vehicle with which you're moving through life, then your spirit is the fuel. Unless you have your attitude and your beliefs in alignment with your vision, nothing else is going to matter. So whatever it is for you, you got to work on that this year. It's about getting your actions, your words, and your beliefs in alignment. What's the investment you're going to make in you this year? And where's your point A? Where are you at right now? What have you identified as things that you need to learn more about? Where do you need to grow? How about your body? Are you in shape? Do you have the energy you want? Are you driving a car that's going to get you where you want to go? About your mind. What skills do maybe you need to learn this year? I want you to put this stuff on your calendar. I want you to set it up right now. I don't want you to tell yourself, all right, well, when I have time, I'll take that course or I'll read that book or I'll hire that coach. I want you to do it right now. This is a mistake people make. People decide that they're going to sharpen their saw, they're going to learn, they're going to grow when they have time, and they get caught up in the cycle. and they blink, and 5 years later, they're exactly where they were 5 years ago. And they're wondering why they don't have more time, more influence, more impact, and it's because they didn't make an investment in themselves. As I said, I'm not saying my way is the only way, but 10% of everything I make, 10% of my time, right back into me. You're your own company. You're your own culture. What's the investment you're going to make in you this year? Body, mind, spirit. I want you to write it in the comments below. Make a proclamation. Put it out there. This is what I want to work on. And if this video is resonating with you, then please share it. Right? Everyone is out there trying to grow, trying to create more in their life. There's a message in here that maybe can help some people that you know. Put it out there. Post it on LinkedIn, post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter, or even the old-fashioned way that seems to have lost some clout lately, send out an email. Pick specific people that you think, that you know, are committed to making an investment in themselves this year, and pass this video on. With that, I wish you great investment, and I'll see you in the next video.